Hello and welcome to our weekly winery update. I'm your host, Amanda Steffel.
Hi, I'm Paige.
Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. We have an extra exciting weekly winery update tonight because we have not one but two special guests. So it's going to be a really fun night.
I'm so excited.
We have an extremely busy weekend ahead and I hope you guys are ready. So we've got some big announcements coming up after we talk with our special guests. So stay tuned for our big announcements that we have coming. But first, we want to talk about our Wino Bingo Night that we're going to be having on Friday. And our first guest for tonight is Mackenzie from Casa. So Mackenzie, thank you for joining us tonight.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So you are going to be joining us on Friday night for our Wino Bingo, correct?
Yep.
And
I'll be pulling all the cards.
Yeah, well, you did an awesome job 2 weeks ago. So
thank you.
So can you tell us a little bit about CASA?
Yeah, so CASA of Rock County it stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. We help children who are in the foster care system. And basically what we do is we recruit community volunteers to advocate for all those children who are in foster care. So yeah.
Awesome. How did you get involved with CASA?
I got involved through someone I knew in college. They introduced me to it, and then I started working there right after college, and I've been there since.
Awesome. And so if somebody wanted to look into volunteering or learn more about CASA of Rock County, how could they do that?
So you can go to our website, which is www.casarockcounty.org. And there's an application on there. There's more information about what we do on there. You can donate, but we are really in need for more volunteers, especially since this pandemic. There's been a little bit of an increase of cases. So we are always looking for more volunteers.
And so what exactly does it involve if you want to be a volunteer?
If you want to be a volunteer, you have to be at least 21. And then it's a little bit of a time commitment, more than most volunteer opportunities. As a volunteer, you'll spend roughly 8 hours a month on your case. You visit with the child. I mean, obviously not right now, but you'll visit with them. You'll get to know them. You get to know how they are in different situations, like at school, with their foster placement, with their parents. And then we make recommendations to the judge in the court on what we think is in their best interest at that time.
Awesome. Well, I know over the past weekend I got my application in to be a volunteer. So fingers crossed that hopefully the interview goes well. So yeah, I strongly encourage everybody to look into CASA of Rock County and all of the things that they are doing for the community, and also encourage you to join us on Friday night for our bingo, and you can make a donation and support them any way that you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
So awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Mackenzie. And we will be seeing you again on Friday night at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks.
Thank you, see ya.
Bye. Awesome. So what are you sipping on tonight, Paige?
So I know there was a poll happening on our Facebook page. Widow's Weekend, out of a rocks glass, if anyone guessed. They get both.
I have some La Crescent in my glass here.
Also an
underdog. I think we should check in with our other special guests here, the guys from Gary the Big One.
Hi,
Hey
guys.
guys.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Oh, just splendid.
Josh is here in spirit, so
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
we didn't want to drag him out of the house just for a short little a segment, but he'll be here on Sunday. So
awesome.
yeah.
So you guys are going to be joining us virtually on Sunday at 2:00, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
And I think I saw on your Facebook page that you're going to be doing your own virtual live on Friday night too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Live from this very living room.
Oh,
So people should tune in for bingo, and then the after party, go to the Gary the Band page and
Heck yeah.
Please do.
Yeah.
activity.
And if you missed the live stream, we posted up afterwards on the Facebook, so you can watch it anytime you feel like.
cool.
Awesome. Yeah, I've done that a couple of Friday nights here. I think you guys have been doing most of your live videos on Fridays, and
Mm-hmm.
I usually go to bed at like 8 or 9. And so I
So we
was
sing you to sleep.
I was watching Gary the Band live in bed. So
Well, that's the beauty of everything being on the internet right now is you can watch it from wherever.
Yeah, that's true.
Best seat in the house, you know, your house.
Mhm.
So how did you guys come up with the name Gary the Band? I'm sure you've never been asked that question ever.
First time.
First time, yeah.
No.
Well, it's not terribly interesting, but basically we were listening to a podcast and they were talking about singular named artists like Queen, Madonna, Prince, and one of the people in the conversation just sort of threw out there, you would never name your band Gary, because I guess that's just too bland or something. So we took the challenge, and I don't know, 6 years later.
6 years
Going
plus,
on,
I think. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
proved him wrong.
Yeah.
You showed them.
So if somebody did it, we thought
That's right.
it should be us. So,
We embraced the bland.
yeah. Gary the Bland.
Yeah, that's
Gary
right.
the Band.
Perfect.
So do you guys have like a specific genre or songs that you like to play when you usually have a performance?
I guess classic rock, if we had to narrow it, pick one, but we really, it goes all over the place. Country, rock, pop, 60s, 70s, 80s. We do some more modern music, but it's mostly hits the 80s is the ceiling for a lot of it.
Yeah.
But I
Cool.
guess what's the more modern?
Modern, we'll throw in like the Jason Mraz, Ed Sheeran, what's
Chris
that?
Stapleton.
Chris Stapleton. What's that guy that Josh does? The like the One Direction or Harry Styles
Oh, yeah.
type stuff. Every once in a while, just to
Some Daft
to
Punk.
appeal to some of the, I guess, the younger people in the crowd. But yeah, so we're kind of a variety band, I would say. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I think that sums us up pretty good.
Yeah.
Are you guys sipping on anything good tonight?
I've got just a little bit of Cabernet in my glass here.
We're
so,
sharing. We're sharing.
Oh, you're sharing.
Don't do that at home.
But
Yeah.
That's COVID friendly.
Yeah. Well, we live together, so
Life in a band.
Yeah.
You're a band, you share everything, right?
Pretty much, yeah. So, yeah.
So how did each of you kind of get started in music?
You want me to go first?
Go for it.
I'm older by 20 days, so I guess
You and
I'll try to keep it brief for you. I just, I think in third grade, I bugged my parents until they got me my first guitar. And then I just kind of tried to figure it out myself and noodled around. And I just kind of willed myself into being a musician. I didn't really have probably a ton of natural ability, but I just really wanted to do it. So first started on guitar and then kind of learned drums out of necessity when I was a little bit older because it was harder to find a drummer than it was a guitar player. And then the last thing I ever wanted to do was be a singer, but it came in handy, so I figured I should probably try to learn how to do that. And yeah, just kind of took the long way around, but it was a lot of good experiences to get to this point, and I'd rather do this than anything else. So
I guess for me, I grew up in a musical house, so my parents played in a band, and they never forced it upon any of us kids, but there's guitars and drums in every room, and you just at some point I think I was about 13, and I was getting the itch to play the guitar, and I pretty much primarily just stuck with that instrument. And at some point playing in bands, I was sort of defaulted into a singing position, which I reluctantly took as well. So we both are reluctant singers, but
very true.
It's very handy to just be someone who can sing as well. So we just try our best to do that. I guess I've always thought of myself as a guitar player who sings, not a singer who plays guitar. But
I get that. I don't know. I think I'm more of a singer now, but it's only because singing is the only instrument you can practice even when you're in the car, So I just spend a lot of time in the car belting out the.
I play guitar in my car all the time.
Oh, wow, so there you go. That's a secret. That's how I got so good, I think I met Marcus in high school, and I think that was when I learned that maybe I'd leave the guitar to the pros and try with drums or something else. But I think that sums it up.
Yeah.
Well, I've been practicing singing in my car, and I'm not improving. So
well, we disagree.
Yeah. It's I think. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say the shower is also a great spot to practice.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Excellent reverb in the shower.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just I think I can only speak for myself, but singing was very much an acquired skill, and I think I didn't realize how much practicing singing I did. I just kind of did it without thinking, compulsively while in the car, and then if you do it long enough, you start to hear what you like about your voice and what you don't like, and you just try to ride that out until things sound more of what you want to hear and less of what you don't want to hear. So
yeah.
Or you just drink enough wine that you think.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Not when you're driving, though. Maybe
No. That's for the shower.
The shower, yeah.
Driving and playing guitar at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Lots of stuff for you guys in the comments. Oh my gosh.
What's that? Oh, we can't see the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've got, here, Lindsay says, my favorite band and my favorite winery.
Oh, nice. All right.
Amy said, we love Gary the band.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Becky also says, love Gary the band. I think we have a lot of mutual fans.
Yeah, that's good. We've always liked playing at Timber Hill, and just kind of a nice, relaxing way to spend a Sunday. It's always positive. It's just kind of a good, fun vibe. It's not. There's just no stress. And not that I guess in our profession, there's not usually too much stress for us. But it just always feels relaxing and fun, and we always feel well supported by the people who come to see us. So
definitely.
Yeah, hopefully we can do that in real in person, sometime soon. So
I think we were tipped with a bottle of wine by somebody last time we played at the Timber Hill Winery, and we drank that bottle of wine on our last live stream.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We were saving it for a special occasion.
Yeah.
I guess we should have drank it this Sunday, but we weren't.
Well, we didn't think that.
We didn't have the forethought.
Well, you can come in this weekend and restock. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good call.
Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. And
Yeah,
we
pleasure
will
having us.
see you on Sunday, or if people tune into your live feed Friday night too.
Awesome.
That sounds great.
Looking forward to it.
All right. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for
Well,
having us.
Guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you guys soon.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
Bye.
Bye.
Awesome.
Very fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, Jill is saying Gary the band's amazing. Sue says love Gary the band.
I'm excited to watch them. I wasn't there last year, so I'll have to do the live feed, like watch their live feed on Friday and then watch them with us on Sunday too.
Yeah, they're one of my favorites for sure. We have a lot of good musicians that come to the winery.
Yeah. Mhm.
So we've got a really busy week ahead. We've got bingo on Friday night. You want to talk a little bit about how to play bingo?
Yeah. So we have a Google link that you can get that you can click on and get our bingo cards, and then you download up to 2 cards. You can either print them. If you're going to print them, you'll want to select 2 pages to print, and not just hit print because there's, I think, 200 cards. And then, or you can just have them up on your device and just be crossing them out. Or I know some people use buttons or, beer tops or whatever to mark the spaces. And then if you hit a wino, then you send us a picture on our Facebook Messenger and you win. So it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it was really fun when the ladies from Casa came 2 weeks ago. So I think it'll be a good time again this Friday.
That was really fun. I liked having a bunch of them on there. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was cool how they had a couple of them actually playing. And then Mackenzie was calling bingo. So yeah. And then so we just saw the guys from Gary Band. So they are going to be playing on our Facebook and YouTube live channels on Sunday at 2:00. So we can't have them at the winery yet. I know we had a couple of people ask if we could have music at the winery this weekend, but not yet. Stay tuned. We'll let you know when we switch from virtual back to at the winery. But for this weekend, just visit our Facebook or YouTube channel, and you can probably get it up on your TV and watch our live music virtually this weekend. So,
yeah, I love the thing about the virtual music is you have a concert in your own house. So I think that's so awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like the weather this weekend might not be the best, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But hopefully.
Well, hopefully it's a good weekend for boating and camping and, good Memorial Day, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Cheryl has a question. Will you be thinking about doing wine slushies? So I actually emailed the slushy company today. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking about pulling the trigger here. So give me all the details. And so they sent me the details, and I'm going to look it over. And the biggest thing is just going to be where we're going to put this big slushy machine. So once we finalize that, then we might finally get slushies for this summer.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
And then the next trick will be to figure out how we can put them in sealed to-go containers with labels.
There we go.
So we can do
Jugs, it'd be fine.
Cheryl says, in my car. No drinking wine slushies in your car. That I know is not legal, at least not in Wisconsin.
It's got to be sealed till it gets to your house, Cheryl.
Yeah, but we do have some exciting news. We are going to be opening up again with some limitations. So that was breaking news yesterday for sure.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have people back in the winery and be doing stuff again.
Yeah, I feel like overall I've been have had a very positive attitude through this. And I didn't realize like just how much all this had affected me until yesterday when I was setting up our reservations and everything. And I just like all of a sudden was just perked up. Like it was just so exciting, the idea that we're going to be able to have people at the winery again.
The light at the end of the tunnel. So
Yeah. So we are going to have some restrictions, of course. So I want to make sure you guys know what we are going to be doing to make sure everybody is safe and still getting the best experience possible. So we are going to be asking people to make a reservation. If you want to come in for a tasting or just sit and have a glass of wine, if you go to our website, you can go to timberhillwinery.com/reserve, or just go to the visit page on our website and hit the reserve button. And that way you're going to be able to make a reservation and guarantee that you're going to get the table or a spot at the tasting bar at the time that you want to come. So this is kind of our way to make it so that people can still come and have that experience that they are looking for without having to maybe wait in their car or something like that. And so if you guys can make reservations, that's really going to be the best way to make sure that you're going to be able to get a tasting or get a table. And then we'll be all prepared and hopefully you'll have the best experience and we'll be able to serve you as well. So
yay. And then on Friday morning, we're having someone come in and really like sanitize everything, just so when people come in, I think that's going to be great. And then we'll clean and definitely try to be as clean as we can. And
so we have a professional cleaner coming on Friday morning, and they're gonna clean the tasting room and the bathrooms and everything. Not that we don't usually clean them, but obviously we do. But a whole professional level.
Well, and the tables and the chairs, those haven't been used in months, so it's going to be really good to just clean slate it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wanted a fresh start. And then we can also, we're going to be doing tastings a little bit differently than we were before. We can't, just keep pouring into your same used glass. So we're going to be doing tastings a little bit differently. And everything's just going to be a little different, I think. But we've got dividers up at the bar too to kind of keep people distanced from each other. So maybe we'll have to do a video on Friday where we show everybody all of our put into place.
Christy wants to know if there's a specific amount of time. So you can reserve 1 hour at a time to either do your tasting or have a glass or both. If you can do it all in 1 hour, then and we are not going to have the regular food. Lindsay asked if we are going to have food. We're going to have chips and salsa that are sealed, or we'll have cheese and crackers and sausage that are sealed. And then you guys can, open them yourself and, do all your serving and everything. We don't want to, have open food like pizzas and stuff like that. We're not going to have right now. But other stuff we'll have.
Yep. Yeah. So we've got the DIY cheese boards that we've been doing. Those are delicious. That's actually what I'm basically having for dinner. I got home kind of late. Straight up, it's like an adult Lunchable, a gourmet Lunchable, I would say.
Perfect.
So we'll have those, and then we'll have chips and salsa, which are a patio favorite. So you can drink the margarita or sangria and snack on chips and salsa.
And we'll give you like disposable serving dishes, so you won't have to just eat out of the bag and out of the jar, even though I would be okay with that still.
That's normally what I do. So. Oh, and then Lindsay wants to know if we'll have food or if they can bring their own. So I don't know about people bringing their own food or not. I guess that we'll have to see, because then that brings a whole nother element.
Yeah.
Stuff. So for now, we're gonna ask people to just either order the the DIY cheese or the chips and salsa, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how these first, it's gonna just keep evolving, I think, too, because as we kind of see what works and what doesn't work or what we're comfortable doing, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. We'll have to see how the phases go too. See how long that lasts.
Yeah, exactly. So Don asked, done reservations. So I don't know. So if you
Dome, are you saying dome reservations, Dawn?
Oh, maybe she means dome. That would so we did take down the dome. So we will be hopefully bringing the dome back up in October. That's the plan. But for summertime, the dome would probably be pretty warm to begin with. And then to clean it between people with all the pillows and everything, I just don't think that would be. Oh, yeah, she did mean dome. So, yeah, I think just with all the pillows and the furniture that we had in the dome and the environment that the dome would create in general is just not a good idea to have that.
Like a warm petri dish.
Yeah, the microbiologist in me sees the dome as exactly just this little petri dish to who knows what would grow. Yeah. So for now, we are going to be leaving the dome down, and hopefully this fall we can bring it back, assuming things are better, or we'll get wipe downable furniture to put in there.
Yeah, just plastic lawn chairs.
Yeah. I stole all of the furniture from the dome, including the pillows, and have now furnished my house with it.
Perfect.
So we're going to need to get new furniture anyways, because I don't think I'm going to give it back up.
Yeah, there you go.
Those fluffy pillows, myself and my dog Rudy have become quite obsessed with them. So they are here to stay, I think. I don't think Rudy will be too happy if I take them back to the wine. So we have some other exciting news about a new wine that we are releasing this weekend too.
Woo, lots of stuff.
Paige, you want to talk about it?
Sure. So this weekend we are finally releasing the Selfie Sangria. I'm so excited. There's a picture of it here. Oh, I'm not very good at this, and it's got, I think we had 53 selfies to put on it, so that was really awesome. It is a peach mango sangria, so it's going to be delicious, and everyone come and buy one and circle your face or sign it for someone. You can autograph it and sell it for big money. But that's very exciting. We're going to start that one this weekend.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think that's going to be a really popular wine this summer. So
yeah, if my face was on it, I would, I definitely going to buy one anyways, but I would really, really want to buy one and show it to everyone.
Yeah, it's definitely one that I'm going to have on my keepsake rack. My keepsake rack keeps growing, and my husband is not too happy. He doesn't understand why we can't drink all these wines on this rack. And
well, they come in handy, like the summer collection. You can compare, and it's good. You have your reasons.
I do, yeah. As long as I can keep my wine hoarding up, I'll start letting go of some of my non-wine items.
Matt, you have that recorded now.
Nope, he doesn't watch these. That's right. Amanda says she's excited for Selfie Sangria. We've got a couple of people that are looking forward to it. Sue's excited. I know her and Lindsay are on the bottle.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think we need to go through and count just how many faces are on the Selfie Sangria. Yeah. There's a lot. But yeah, that's going to be a popular one. So Oh, Tim wants to know if we're releasing it Friday or Saturday. I think we might as well release it tomorrow. It's ready.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah.
You better tell James.
He doesn't watch these videos either. It's fine.
You can just surprise him in the morning. Like, didn't you watch last night? You know, we're doing this.
Maybe it should be an employee requirement. I see Becky's on here, so shout out to Becky. Employees must watch our weekly winery update. Otherwise, they won't know what's going on.
Yeah, Becky's stocked up. Her husband is in tonight.
Oh, way to call her out on Facebook. Oh, Sue said that she needs to buy a case of the selfie sangria.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Diana needs to come get some. So yeah, we might as well release it tomorrow. Let's get this holiday weekend started early.
There you go.
Oh, yep. Amanda says release it tomorrow so she can stock up before she goes up north.
Nice.
Yeah, hopefully the weekend weather will be risky, so we'll see if the patio's open, but for now, reserve your tastings and your inside tables just to be safe.
Well, I'm calling the good weather. I'm going to say it's going to be great. So, we'll see.
Either way, I'm going to be inside at the winery, so
I'm just stand out on the patio.
fingers crossed for good weather because we could use those extra tables on the patio.
Yeah, right.
So, well, I think we've got a busy week ahead. So hopefully you guys can join us. We've got Casa coming for Wino Bingo on Friday. Gary the Band on Sunday. We'll be open, like for real, where you can come and do a wine tasting or have a glass of wine. So it's going to be a fun weekend.
Make your reservations.
Yeah.
Are you going to have Gary the Band up at the winery on the TV?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, so if you do your reservation for 2:00 on Sunday, you can just watch him at the winery.
Yeah, it'll be almost the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Amanda wants to know if I'm at the winery tomorrow. I will probably be at the winery for every day now. I took a little Corona-cation, but I am back. So, Diana wants to know what time we open tomorrow. So this weekend, we still do have kind of our reduced hours. We're trying to ease into this. So we are going to be open Thursday and Friday, 3 to 6, and Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 3. And then starting on Wednesday next week, we will go back to our hours that we had before all of this. So,
Yay.
Yay! Well, hopefully you guys can join us at the winery or join us for one of our virtual events this week. And I hope you all have a safe and happy holiday weekend. And cheers to a fun week ahead.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for joining us tonight. Bye, guys.
Bye.